Hi, and welcome back to my channel MAJ Cognition. Today I'm gonna talk about my moss rose plant. This beautiful plant here is a moss rose plant, not so developed yet because it's just a cutting. Okay, I grew it from a cutting. It comes in the category of succulents. That means that this is a plant which thrives in higher temperature. Okay, so this is a seasonal plant. It is a flowering plant. It's called moss rose because it develops little rose like flowers on the tip of it. Okay, as I already mentioned, it's a seasonal plant, so it develops flowers in summer. Okay, and overwatering may kill this plant, but it is a very hardy plant to care for. As I said, may kill it. Okay, like as you can see, this is because of overwatering. Let me show you its foliage. Look at the foliage. Grows like a succulent. Looks like a succulent. And because of monsoon, maybe one of my stem looks like it's rotting. Okay, the base of it. So there are two cuttings. Okay, these new leaves are newly developed leaves from cutting. Look at the branching. Okay, it is developing some branches. Look how beautiful this plant is. A very nice addition to your garden. Okay, and propagating this plant is very easy. Okay, you just take a stem, okay, a long stem, chop it into small pieces, put them in the soil. They're gonna develop new branchings. Okay, and you have another new plant. So yeah, that's how easy it is to care for. So here is a weed. Let me just root this weed off and throw it. Make sure that you root off all the weed plants. Okay, whenever you see any weed plant, throw them off. Okay, because they are going to suck up all the nutrients from the soil, and the desired plant won't grow as bushier and better as you want it to. Okay, and I just don't wanna. I just wanna show you. Actually, I don't just wanna talk about propagation. I actually wanna show about propagating this plant because this stem here, this cutting is about to die. As I said, it's a very hardy plant. So even if the base of this plant is rotting, look at this plant. Still, the leaves are green. Okay, still it is very strong. Let me show you how I'm going to propagate this plant. All right, so here I have the knife which I'm going to use, and you see this part, this base of this, I just going to cut it off. Okay, take this branch off. All right, here's the branch. So now I'm going to show you what needs to be done with this branch. Okay, this is a long stem. Okay, now this can be grown into an individual. All of the parts of this stem can be grown as individual plants. Can be used as cuttings. Okay, so I'm going to trim this off, so you can see, because the base of it is rotting and I don't want this part to rot. Here I have cutting number 1. Okay, and I have this healthy part of the plant. I'm gonna take this. Okay, so here it is. It's a bigger cutting. Okay, cutting number 2. This is going to develop some roots. Okay, I'm going to put it in the soil. So this is a bigger cutting, this is a smaller cutting, and I'm going to show you when they successfully grow. I'm gonna update you guys about Let's see what happens to these cuttings which I'm going to put in the soil, back in the same container. Okay, so I'm going to take more. So I'm taking this one cutting, cutting number 2, cutting number 3. Okay, this part is a bit rotten part of plant, so I'm not gonna use this one. Okay, so here I have cutting number 1, cutting 2, cutting 3. Okay, and cutting 4. There are different types. Okay, like as you can already see, this cutting is actually a new grown bud. And this cutting has little buds on it. This one also has very little buds. Okay, this one is completely budless. Okay, and this one is the biggest one. Okay, because it's the tip of that branch. So I'm hoping that this is going to grow the best. Okay, and let's see which one grows better out of all of these others. Okay, now is the time to put them back in the same container. It's very easy. Let me show you how to do it. Alright, so here I have all the cuttings back in the same container. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So yeah, so all of them are back in the container. Okay, so let's see how they develop, how they grow, and I'm going to make an update video about this to show you guys. All right, so subscribe to my channel, check out my videos. All right, and click on the notification bell, because I'm sure that you want to know what's gonna happen next to these cuttings. Okay, to keep yourself updated, click on notification bell, subscribe to my channel. If you like my videos, please give it a thumbs up. All right, so this is a moss rose plant. Make sure that you give it a brightest location possible, because this is not a plant which you can actually keep indoors. All right, if you're keeping indoors, it needs a very bright spot. It almost needs a direct sunlight. It needs a direct sunlight to thrive, because it's a kind of a succulent. It needs bright spot, and you may kill this plant if you overwater it. Make sure that you don't overwater this plant. Okay, because you're gonna end up killing it. But it's very easy to propagate, as I already showed you how to do it. Let me and I'm going to show you about how these cuttings are going to develop into, and how much time it takes. So please click the bell icon and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you very much.